All right, let's go check the corn. It is coming up pretty good. As you can see it, I guess you can. We'll get out here off the end rows. There you go. All the way down. See the little green things all the way down. Looks pretty good. All right, let's go over here to my first field and see what kind of progress we got on this. It's rained Saturday. We got 1.5 inches. Of course, we needed it. We were dry. And then we got a little shower this morning. They weren't calling for it, but let's go check the corn out. See how the planter did. Get out here off the end rows. As you can see, the corn is up pretty good. Pretty good stand on the end rows. There you go. Turnaround spots are filled in nicely. Let's go out here and check my timing. See if I got my times right. It's always better to check them when it's a little bit taller, but we'll look at it today. All right, so as you can see, this is the last end row right here, and I got the corn comes right up to it all the way down. So I got the timing perfect, actually. Got 2 of them over a little bit. But as far as the corn looks, that is a pretty good stand so far, all the way up. I don't know if the video does it justice or not, but it looks pretty good. It's not really tall enough where you can just scan across and see it all. You got to go down the rows because it's still really short and young, but it come up really pretty. The planter did a really good job this year for it being new to us. Gets a little bit taller, I don't have a measure right now, but we'll do a stand count and see how close I am to. I think we planted this field at 32,000 on this field, so pretty happy. It's a little bit darker soil. This is the end rows, the same field I was over there. A little bit more of the dead grass from the no-till. This right here we turboed up a couple times because we ripped the end rows, so you can see a little bit better. And they're end rows, they're not straight. So I don't put the computer on until I get out there. And they're straight. Of course, I could use a computer for the end rows, but I don't do it. Nope, I don't do it. I could do it, but I don't. So stands look pretty good. I mean, it's just starting to come above ground. Just starting to come up. I do got a couple skips, couple doubles, but in no-till ground, that's expected. It's not as smooth as conventional till. So it's not as smooth as conventional till, so that's expected. We're doing very little conventional this year. We're doing mainly no-till, with the exception that we're ripping all the ends and some hard spots we know of in the ground. in the middle of the fields, and then we're just turboing it lightly over them spots, but the rest of the fields are no-till, so they're not as smooth as, say, if we worked it up and then smoothed it out with a turbo or something. But overall, first field with the planter, very happy with it. And you know, I can look at the computer, it tells me what it's doing, but you never really know what it's doing until you get out here and you see what the stand looks like. I mean, I could sit there and dig up seed all day, but you'll miss a seed when you're digging. So, but it looks pretty good, pretty happy with it. I got all my times right coming in and going out. They look perfect. What else is it? So yeah, I'm gonna let it dry out and then we'll get back to planting. So I got about 100 acres of bean ground left to spray and kill, and I'll be done with all the burn down, and then I gotta probably transition over to putting fungicide on the wheat. So it's still a busy time and not even got the corn planted yet, so we'll see. Look at my boy go. What are you doing? This is the first thing he's ever washed. Look. Wow. He's doing a great job. He put new mirrors on his 4440, new bigger ones. Good morning. I am getting ready to load up with some seed. I have a lot of this to plant. I'm over currently in that brown field, but it's the only field that's not connected to this main part of the farm. So I have to travel from there to here. I put the seed tender and the fertilizer wagon over here because this is where the bulk of the land is. I've been trying to run out my 108-day seed consultant, and it's pretty much going. Out of one tank, I got a couple kernels in a different one in the other tank, but she's going to get loaded. I'm getting ready to put 115-day AgriGold on here and try it. So, and that should finish this farm. It is treated with Proven 40, just like the 108-day seed consultant was. So we'll see how that does. Other than that, I haven't videoed today because we've been trying to move things. My brother and my dad, they are across town down Girdle Tree, spreading potash on bean ground. So I'm kind of here by myself. That's why I'm kind of got everything stationed here. So it sucks having to fold up. This is the second time I've had to fold up, but it is what it is. This will be the last time. I'll fill everything up now and I'll be able to finish that. And then once I get on this side of the big ditch, I'll be able to leave the planter, unfold it, and roll like it pretty good. So I'm gonna get the cylinder up. All right, so I am planning. Started way over there and I'm to here, and I gotta go up front and up front of the wheat over there and over there. But we have a case with Mr. Tommy driving and a Kinsey planter. He's over there planting. They're big time farmers. They just use the wrong color equipment. Sorry, I got it zoomed way in, so it's kind of hard to. He's got a 1631 Kinsey, and I think that's a case 235 Magnum pulling it. They just bought a brand new 8250 combine, a brand new 380 Magnum, a brand new field cultivator, 32 foot. Last year they got a new sprayer, case, everything they buy is case. A new sprayer, and let's see, what else did they get? I'm trying to think of it. They got a big new grain cart. They used to run 2 combines. They ran case forever, and then they traded 1 case off and got a New Holland CR 7 or 8 or something. And they only had that 1 season. That thing was junk. They hated it. It had no capacity. Just everything kept going wrong with it. over and over and over again. So they traded it, and they had a 7230 that they traded off and got an 8250 with a 40-foot draper, I think a 12-row folding corn head, because they got that big grain cart now. They till a lot of land, and one grain cart and that big combine, and just keep it rolling pretty good. It got to be last year that New Holland got so bad that they pretty much didn't even hardly use it. They were using just the case and the grain cart and got a lot of it done. So there's some people that watch me that like New Holland, but New Holland's junk, in my opinion. It's not just my opinion, it's the people that actually own New Holland, and they really hated it. They said it was one of the most horrible combines they've ever had in their life. So, but everybody has their own thing. So we're John Deere. Their case, they actually, his dad farmed and had all deer, and he's with his pup-up. His pup-up has a lot of land. But they used to be deer, but I think Tom would get deer, but his pup-up's a case guy. So they stick to case, and they've been running case for so long now that they're probably used to it. They like them anyway. So like I say, it's all good. But I just know that they hated that New Holland. That, you know, they said that was one of the worst things they've ever been in. It got to the point where I think they just stopped using it. But he's over there. He's got a couple of big farms next to us, and they own that they're planting corn on right now. So I think it's Thomas, his son, he's spraying somewhere else. But yeah, we're just rolling right along, planting corn. This is the last big farm we have, and then we got like 50 some acres on our new farm, and then we'll be pretty much done with corn. Then I want to switch over, get this planter cleaned up and unhooked, and hook up to the 1790, 1631. And I'd like to start on beans, but I'm thinking I'm going to have to spray fungicide on wheat quick. We don't have a 500 acres of wheat, so it'll take a couple of days to knock that out. And I got maybe 30 more acres of burn down to do before I switch the sprayer over to start doing the wheat. And as soon as I get the wheat done, I'm going to bounce right into putting beans in the ground. So we're doing quite a few more beans this year than we are corn. So I'll start knocking them acres out. They're starting to deliver the beans now, so that's good, and we're starting to get some seed in there. This will be the last. I just put a box of the AgriGold 115 day in here. That'll be the last box, and then whatever I need to get bag wise just to finish up. You know, corn bags are $300 or $400 a piece, so you don't want to get no more than you got to, or at least open any more than you got to. They'll take it as a return, but as long as they're, you know, still in bags. So, but I think we'll run this out and probably have to get a little teeny bit more. But everything seems to be working pretty good on the planter. Got the Trump 2024 flag up. I saw Biden announce today that he's running again, so you know it's going to be another corrupt election if he wins, because there ain't nobody in their right mind going to vote for that dumb son of a bitch. And I hate making it political on this channel, but he's horrible. And everybody do me a favor, Phillips Marine, I think it's Phillips Marine 2022. Please go subscribe to his channel and give him some views. He is a really good guy, does good boat work, and he's trying to get established on YouTube, and he needs at least 1,000 subscribers so he can, you know, kind of start really doing things. But he really tries to put a lot of videos and a lot of shorts out there on working on boats and fixing boats and stuff like that. So he's a really good guy. We started dealing with him this year, and I'm really impressed with him, what he's been able to do so far. And you know, I can't say enough about him. Real good guy. So try to give him a subscribe to his channel, and please watch his videos. Even if you don't watch, you're not a boat person, just please go subscribe so you can get at least 1,000 viewers. And or 1,000 subscribers, so YouTube will hook him up. So it's hard to get established on here. One Lonely Farmer got me really going and got me the subscribers, so it's time for me to pay it forward and hook somebody else up. So, all right, I'll show you more today. I got to do just over, probably the tip of my finger. I think this is like a 14-acre field. And I'll be done. I did all that over there, all that on the other side of the road. And this is the last field on this farm. My buddy, he's got I was telling you about earlier, they're over there. They just got their 380 and he's to the right, the planters are there, and then you can't see it, but the 380 and the new 32-foot cultivator, they just went by. I was doing my inrows. I wish I could have been with my auto steer on my straightaway, because he come by like right here, and I would have videoed it because both pieces are brand new and it's clean. I mean, it's gonna get dirty now, but it would have been cool to get a video of it clean. Even though it's case, it was still pretty clean, brand new. And we got my dad and my brother, they're coming over to move over the pickups back home. They got done spreading potash. had you all up there. Anyway, got the farm done, headed back up to the shop. That will be the end of the video. I have not got the drone up in the air. I need to figure out, I have been playing with that thing and cannot figure out how to work it. I don't know why. I mean, I need to get like a little kid to help me do it, I think. But I'm gonna get it figured out. And if not for corn, definitely for beans. So anyway, like, subscribe, share, all the things everybody always tells you. See you.